Silence. That is the only way to describe it. Yesterday, I was a bit of panicky, a little worried. I honestly thought the medication had stopped working. I thought my body had become immune to the 2.5 milligram shot and that the magic was over. And now I took my week 3 shot last night and I woke up this morning and there's something I haven't heard in 4 days. Silence. The food noise was gone this morning, and even better, the scale finally moved. The stall is officially broken. So, I guess what I wanted to do was what I call the click moment, and what that is kind of describing how quickly the feeling changed. So, I took my shot last night about 7 o'clock, and when I woke up this morning, all that food noise was gone. I mean, I didn't feel hungry. Last night at 8 p.m., just like the other nights, I was kind of negotiating with myself about should I eat this one snack? And then this morning, I had my coffee and I started drinking my protein shake, and I got about halfway through and done. I just didn't want any more. And this time it was a lot quicker. I got that feeling right away where it was like, ooh, you're done with this. Don't try and push it. So it's just kind of crazy how the food noise, the contrast of it. So for the last 48 hours, my brain was kind of screaming in the evening, you should eat something. You should eat something. You should eat something. And then today, that voice just kind of went silent again. So it proves that what I was feeling wasn't a lack of willpower. It was just the medication levels dropping. And so this is kind of what the data reveals, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the week. But the great thing about today was I stepped on the scale this morning, and I'm down zero point 0.9 pounds since yesterday. So remember, after 4 days of being stuck, seeing the exact same number and a little bit panicky, dropping nearly a pound overnight, that felt pretty good. It confirms that the stall wasn't really a stall. It was just my body waiting for the next reinforcement. And so right now, that puts me at a total weight loss of 19.3 pounds in day 15, which is great. So I guess what it does is it kind of proves that in the last video, I was talking about that 5 day half life, and now I have actual proof that that's what it was. I know for a fact that days 6 and 7 are going to be harder with the medication because it didn't stop working. It just kind of ran out of gas. So if you're on that day 5.5, 6, 7, don't panic. It's just, you're just ready for the next dose. So now that I know that the fade is a real thing, and I'm going to try not to get let it scare me next week. I just know that coming up this Saturday and Sunday, I might get hungry again, and that's okay. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, because you're restricting so much of what you're eating in the beginning of the week, it's okay for your body to actually pick up a little bit more at the end of the week, especially if you're good about what it is that you allow yourself to have when you get those snacking feelings. So it actually got me thinking this morning, right before making this video, about a strategy. And I'm realizing that when you take your shot, like when you take it, might actually be just as important as the dose itself. I take mine on Sunday night, which means my maximum protection is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it starts to fade a little bit by Thursday. So I'm working on a theory about how to find your shot date based on your danger days. Like if you struggle with weekend snacking versus office potlucks, I'm going to map out later this week kind of like a chart so you can kind of see what that's going to look like. So keep an eye out for that. But if you're worried your dose isn't working, just hang in there for the next shot. It really does reset everything. So that's it for today. I want to encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss my timing strategy video coming up. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and have a great day. Thanks.